What is it? Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. I thought I'd finally post. Had a lot going on recently, and a lot of stuff wasn't allowed. I wasn't really gonna post yet until you know, me and my husband and the family dealt with it. Not with me. About 3 weeks ago, my stepson, who's 17, had about 15 minutes from his house, from his mama's house, and went and towed off garbage. He's a leadfoot, and as he was coming back from towing off the garbage, there was a deer in the road, and he veered, and then veered real sharp back onto the road, and he was lead-footed, if you know what that means, going real fast, and flipped and wrecked his truck, which I'll post pictures of him, and flipped his truck 6 times and crushed it. It was an old F-150 truck, and you know that's original metal versus, you know, these cardboard plexiglass vehicles we have nowadays. And it had completely crushed it, except from a little bit of, I think it was a 1.5 by a foot gap in his driver window, and he had to climb out of it. And he's 6'2", 285 pounds, and had to climb out of it. He came out of it with just a hairline fractured wrist and a small concussion. So he's doing good there. But when they rushed him to the hospital and they did CT scans and all this stuff, this was the issue that I wasn't going to post. My husband asked me not to until, you know, we found out really what was going on. In one of his lymph nodes, they found a 2.4 centimeter little cyst or mass in his connected to his lymph node or in it. I can't remember which one. I think it's on the outside. So it, you know, they ran blood tests, did all that, and the doctors in his county are stupid. I'm sorry, and I'm like, well, did they check for cancer markers? And you know, because it could show up in your blood versus your white blood cells, the cancer markers and all that. And they're like, well, we don't know what it is, so we're going to send you to a cancer facility. Thanks for freaking out the parents and step-parents. You're not telling us you found cancer markers. You don't know what it is, but you're going to send this child to a cancer center. So, yesterday at 7:45 in the morning, he went to the cancer center. They ran more blood. They did another CT scan. There is no more cyst or mass showing in his body. And the cancer center says, yeah, they don't think it's cancer. They think it's either a fatty lymph or a fatty cyst or a old infection, because he has no tonsils in his lymph node. But they said his blood didn't show any cancer markers or anything. But to be safe, Friday he's going for the more CT scans to just make sure. But they're going to put dye in him. Well, drink this nasty chalky stuff and do a CT scan. And then next Tuesday they're going to do a biopsy on it to pull it out and just see. But the cancer center says they're 95% sure this child does not have cancer because his blood didn't show cancer markers. There's no other. Being in his lymph nodes, it would have spread. So that's a good thing. I'm glad. I just wasn't allowed to post about it until we got through it. My husband asked me not to. So, I followed his wishes on that. But now that the cancer doctor said we're good for him, they're just going to make sure they pull it out and see what it really was, because they are going to dissect it, and then they're going to biopsy it and then take it out. So he's good. And that's been last week was a rough week dealing with is it not? Doctors don't know what it is, blah, blah, blah. So that's been, so far as the cancer doctors say, or the cancer center says, it's not cancer. So he's looking good. And he's healing great. I mean, yeah, he's bruised from shoulders down. I mean, he was bruised badly. So, but he's doing better. He's moving about, minus the fractured wrist, hairline fracture and all that. But he's doing great, taking his medications like he's supposed to. So, that's why I've been not really posting. My overall health, I overdid it. I felt a little bit of energy over the weekend, and I overdid it. I went out, and while my husband was here too, I went outside, and can't remember what I did, to be honest. I think I was helping him pick up brush from the previous tenants who just decided to cut trees down, branches down, and just leave it laying everywhere. And I helped my husband put it in a big old pile back here so we can burn it over the weekend, this coming weekend. And I knew I overdid it because I was starting to breathe harder. I was starting to feel like I was going to just fall down. But I pushed through, and I think it was Saturday night, actually. And when I came in, got a shower, cleaned up, I spent all Saturday night with my body like the flu, World War VI flu, but it wasn't a flu. It was the bone aches, and my thigh muscles were doing deep spasms, and I was tremoring all over my body. And my husband said, and I remember I whined and I cried through Saturday night with the pains, which was not fun. Gave me a headache from it. Woke up Sunday morning going, no, I'm not doing nothing. And I didn't. I did not do anything Sunday because I was still hurting. So I took it easy Sunday. And around Sunday afternoon, I got outside, sat, enjoyed the sunshine. And I'm trying to clean up my week here. Monday. Oh, Monday, I pretty much rested. Yesterday, after we got back from the doctors, I felt okay, felt somewhat crappy, went outside, helped my husband, mowed the 2.5 acres we live around, and I mowed an acre of the other half of the 2.5 yesterday. I'm feeling it today. My body aches. It's sore, but I'm pushing through. But the new things I've done, I've added to my juices recently, is chai seeds and whole hemp seeds to my Google Glob shakes. And unbeknownst to me, and I go to Walmart all the time to get fruits and vegetables, but I saw on one of the shelves in the fruit and vegetable aisles, guavas. If you've ever lived in Florida, you know what guavas are. And even though now they're illegal to pick, if you find them wild growing on the side of the road, and you get like 10 to 12 of them in a container for like $2.75. And I spotted them, and I'm like, okay, husband, lay on. And I grabbed 3 containers. I'm on my second container. I have literally ate a 10. And my second one only has 4 left in it. So, I mean, I've been putting them in my shakes, but I'm constantly eating them. Because guavas are, if you check, they're packed with vitamins A and C and, omega-3. I think it's omega-3 or omega-6. And if you check for chai seeds, you'll see they are very beneficial for us, as well as hemp hulls. You know, you got the hemp oil, which that's something you can buy in my state. Hemp oils, hemp holes, you know, the shell of it. So I bought the trilogy, the organic trilogy, where it comes with my flaxseed, chia seed, and hemp seeds. And I grind them up in my coffee grinder, and then I put it in my shakes. So that's something new I have put or implemented into my daily routine. As far as eating, I've really not been eating. I did eat a little bit of liver since last Thursday. I did eat some liver, but I'm really not putting solids in my stomach. I'm pretty much shakes. So, because every time I eat food, my gut still ache. I start having the pains right here or spasms up here that flow out to my back. And even when I'm not eating, I'm always tender right here underneath, right here at my rib cage, which I know is your liver or your pancreas. Let's see here. What else have I done? I tried the castor oil. You know, taking it. Put it in capsules and taking it, you know, because I know it cleans parasites and whatnot. I will never do it again. It wasn't the taste that bothered me, because recently now I can't even taste sugar at all. I can't taste sugar now. And I mean, I wasn't being able to taste a lot of my drinks, like sweet tea. I can't taste the sweetness in it. My iced coffees, I can't taste the sugar in it. Now my coffees, even with the stevia, I can't taste the sugar. So I'm not being able to taste sugar now. So now I can't taste salt and I can't taste sugar. Anything I eat tastes bland to me, like there's no flavor to it, even though I know there is. So that's what I'm dealing with now. Funny is my guavas, since they have such a very strong smell, I put them in my ice box. I won't do that again, because you open the ice box and all you get smacked with is the strong smell of guavas, which is not a stinky smell. My husband don't like the smell of them. And you get smacked with guava. I'm like, okay, well, I bought them on the fruit and vegetable aisle, so I'll just keep them out. So my house smells like guavas. Not a bad smell, but locked up in an ice box, it's like, whew, smack your face. But yeah, I did a castor oil. It was recommended to do 2 tablespoons, and I did. Couldn't taste it, no problem, except the oily aftertaste because of the oil. But as far as I'm concerned, it did not work. I did recommend dose, said 2 to 6 hours. It never happened. It never worked. It never had me go to the bathroom, nothing. I mean, and I did that Friday night, Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night before I went to bed. I had no results from it. Only thing is, I could literally feel it going down, and because of the pain, it's like I could follow. It's like, oh, I know it's in my liver. I know it's in my, excuse me, large or small intestines. I know it's down here. I can feel what I eat or drink going through my system, because it's like a mild to moderate pain that follows with it. So it did not work. And I'm like, okay, this is not going to happen. I have purchased the castor oil pack system, you know, the whole little kit. And I'm waiting for that to arrive so I can put it external, not internal, since it didn't work, and start using it up here on my liver section. I'm trying to think of everything that has went on. It's just been a long, stressful, what, I posted Thursday or Friday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6, 7 days. It's been very stressful dealing with my stepson. He's in the clear, you know, dealing with overexerting myself and paying for it. you know, implementing new health organic supplements into my shakes. So, I mean, it's been exhausting. We're supposed to have it's not supposed to be beautiful, but I see more sunshine today than I did yesterday. Yesterday was overcast, and then we got sun like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hit 60. Today we hit 70. So it's like patchy sun and clouds today. Rain tonight. Rain all day tomorrow. And it ends around 3 o'clock Friday morning. And then we're good. Except, you know, afternoon, spring showers. But today, I can't really tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know. More than likely, I won't get off my porch today. I'll probably just relax, enjoy the breeze and the 70 degrees weather. That's another issue I'm dealing with is, Jen, this will go to you. Now I know I've got GERD and gastritis and all that stuff ever since, and my gallbladder moved over 3 or 4 years ago, but never had heartburn, never had indigestion, and now coffee, my Google Glob, eating my guavas, a banana or anything, now I'm constantly belching, or I have, it's not heartburn, which I don't know really what heartburn feels like, but it's like right here, a horrible, I don't know if it's a burning, it's like feels like a ball of burning, like burnt ashes, the heat of it, and it's annoying. That is my annoying thing now. So, and I do that a lot. I've been doing that since 7-8 days ago, and I know stress can add to it too as well. I know next week, my Monday, my Tuesday, skip Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is 4 doctor's appointments. So I'm going to be a busy little kitten next week with all these doctor's appointments. And then the following week is 3 more. The following week after that is 4. And then I'm having 3 to 4 doctor's appointments starting Monday. So this is my only week I don't have doctor's appointments. You know, so it's just been, oh, newsflash. I live here in the state of Tennessee. On my weather this morning, a 7-foot alligator was found in a lake, West Tennessee. They said they actually can live in our state, but I never knew that. You know, they belong in Louisiana, lower half of Georgia, Florida, you know, the warm water. I'll find out they can live here. There's a 7-foot alligator living in West Tennessee, one of the lakes. I'm like, huh? So everything I'm used to from Florida that never lived in this state is now like migrating up. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? Is Florida going to sink? Is the lower half 50s going to go underwater? Or are they going to start getting ice cold and we're going to get their weather? Because what are these animals that don't belong in our state? Because, you know, we do have full-on winter, and they can't live in this. What are they doing in our state? So, yeah, this morning I found out a 7-foot alligator living in a lake. And alligators a long time ago used to live in our state. Until, you know, we had the winter issue, and then they moved further south. But now they're migrating back up north, so that's a little scary there. But I'm rambling, guys, because I still got to get in here and make a Google Glob, and I slept, my hips slept on a heating pad, and my back was on a heating pad last night. Took none of my medicines, and I'm achy this morning from yesterday, but this is just to catch up on everything, since I've not posted since Thursday or Friday, somewhere around there. Hopefully everybody has a beautiful day and everybody feels better today. Hopefully you see some sunshine. Hopefully you'll be blessed. And what you can't deal with, give to God. I mean, because that's the only way you can do it is, you know, pass it on to God. And no, I'm not pressing my religion on anybody, but I mean, sometimes, I just saw Cadbury egg commercial. I miss Cadbury eggs. Sorry, I know I'm getting off topic, but I just happened to see it, and I used to love to eat Cadbury eggs. Bad. But, other than that, guys, yeah, if you can't handle the issue, you can't handle it alone, even if you can, always make sure you give it to God, because it does help you move on, because holding it all in and trying to deal with it on your own, stress is more stressful and will make you worse. So, other than that, guys, God bless, and what is today? Happy Wednesday, and I'll get with you guys later this afternoon. Bye, babies.